as they reach the top of the stretch. They're on gate and gathering speed. Here they come for William Wellwood, limb number 2. Off and trotting. And early speed from the inside. Nordic Catcher and Svanstedt leave out of there. Down the center now is Man Force. In between horses, Emoticon Legacy. 10's going to get away 4th, followed 5th by Southwind Francu. Then pushing on through to get 6th along the pylons is Pierre in Paris. Get a Star from the Sky and Dunner going to be next to last. Early trailer, McDonnell with Southwind Caspian. Everybody's going to be lined up. Man Force and Jameson will show the way up to the opening panel. 28-3 the first quarter. Nordic Catcher sits in the 2-hole for now. Emoticon Legacy trotting 3rd, followed 4th by 10. Southwind Francu, the 5th one. Then Pierre in Paris with a couple beat in the back. Get a Star from the Sky and Southwind Caspian. Nobody's moved just yet. Up to 3/8. It's still Man Force at 13-1, able to control the pace. Nordic Catcher and Svanstedt happy for now to just ride the deuce. Emoticon Legacy trotting 3rd. 10 is 4th. He'll stay in. Here's Henry with Pierre in Paris starting the outer flow. Get a Star from the Sky. Latches on to cover. Stuck to the inside. Southwind Francu as he shuffled, starting up last. Southwind Caspian. 59-1 is all they went to the half in this Grand Circuit elimination. It's Man Force on top. Nordic Catcher now at 5/8 pulls from the 2-hole. And here's Nordic Catcher to challenge that leader, Man Force, who's still trotting well up top. Inside 3rd, Emoticon Legacy. Henry 2nd over, and he loses Pierre in Paris. Pierre in Paris spoiled a nice trip, and he's taken to the outer portion of the track. Then it's Get a Star from the Sky trying to make gains. 10, Southwind Caspian and Southwind Francu won 28-2 to 3/4. Man Force inside. Nordic Catcher on the outside is trotting by right now, and here comes Emoticon Legacy getting into gear. He can move as well. Nordic Catcher, Svanstedt's calling on him. Man Force is battling back, and Emoticon Legacy and McDonald are gaining ground on the outside. Nordic Catcher inside. Emoticon Legacy's got him. Emoticon Legacy up in time in the Wellwood over Nordic Catcher and Man Force in 1:56. Inside, Nordic Catcher on the outside is trotting by right now, and here comes Emoticon Legacy getting into gear. He can move as well. Nordic Catcher, Svanstedt's calling on him. Man Force is battling back, and Emoticon Legacy and McDonald are gaining ground on the outside. Nordic Catcher inside. Emoticon Legacy's got him. Emoticon Legacy up in time in the Wellwood over Nordic Catcher and Man Force in 1:56. Elimination is number 5, Emoticon Legacy, a 2-year-old bay colt by Wallner out of the great Cadabradam Emoticon Hanover. It's a winning homebred for owner Determination. Luke Blay, the winning trainer. James McDonald picked up the live catch drive. 2 for 2 to start the career's Emoticon Legacy, 1:56.
Emoticon Legacy gets it done here in the second William Wellwood elimination. I'm here with winning driver James McDonald. James, you picked up the drive on this guy with Louis not being able to make it. What were your thoughts on him early on?
I'd raced against him and I'd seen him, and he looks like a special colt. He looks like he's just developing into everything Emoticon throws in all of them. She's a super broodmare. She was a super racehorse, and this horse looks like he's turned into a nice horse as well.
Now you got away 3rd off the gate. Looked like you had a little bit of a handful, but you elected to sit in. What were your thoughts? Take us through your trip.
That's just Luke and his crew. You know, they want to really develop these horses and let them kind of mature into the best they can be. And to me, off a couple of weeks, he was scratch sick. He'd look great, but I didn't want to be a first up on if Aki pulled or something removed. I just wanted to give him a nice trip, get him in the final. If we got there, that was gravy, but just try and take care of him, try and teach him, and let him develop. Just not screw up what they've done so well doing so far.
It looks like he can be a little bit of a handful, though. Does that seem to be the case out there at times?
Yeah, I actually, Luke and I were laughing because I drove Emoticon a few times, and she could be a real handful too. So it's not entirely shocking that she would throw one that's a little warm, but I think he'll learn, and he's fresh. He's hasn't done a lot of racing yet, so he's just feeling good. So hopefully the more he races, the more sensible he'll get, and I'm sure Louis and Luke and Serge are going to have a lot of fun with him.
Lastly, when you did get out, I know Oka had a couple lengths on you there, but did you think you were going to get there halfway down the lane?
First and foremost, I had a tough day with private access, so I wanted to keep him trotting. I just wanted to kind of let him inch away if he could, but not over push him early because, like I said, he's just a young horse learning. So when he started moving forward, then I could kind of head him in high gear. I could kind of push him a little bit, and Luke's done a great job with him, and he's going to be a nice horse, I think.
Congratulations, James. Best of luck.
Thanks a lot, John.
All right, there's a Motorcon Legacy who gets it done in the second William Wellwood elimination.